Senator Chuck Schumer, server for an hour at the Hunky Dory restaurant in Brooklyn to draw attention to what he calls a sub-minimum wage industry that's prompted thousands of restaurant workers to leave during the pandemic and not return. One major incentive, he says, is to raise the minimum wage.
We have to give working people that view that if they work hard, they can have a better life and their kids can have a better life from them. And when you work at subsistence wages, you can't do it.
Even with today's mostly positive jobs report, many employers still report having trouble finding applicants for open jobs as they try to return to business as usual. Nearly half of small business owners surveyed by the National Federation of Independent Business last month said they were struggling to fill slots, many blaming enhanced pandemic-related unemployment benefits for the shortage. But most economists argue that a lack of childcare, ongoing health concerns, low wages, and other priorities are likely playing a larger role, which could explain why pandemic job losses hit women the hardest.
The corona pandemic has only made the wage gap for women with children worse. Women make up a majority of health care and social service workers and have disproportionately shouldered the burden of essential work during the pandemic, working on the front lines.
The continuing gender wage gap, the focus of this roundtable led by Congressperson Carolyn Maloney. She says during the pandemic, more than 3 million women dropped out of the labor force. Maloney saying more solutions are needed not only to help mothers return to work, but thrive. Today's jobs report shows that women posted the most job gains in the May numbers. But roundtable panelists say unequal pay remains an issue that has to be addressed.
There were so many women who were pushed as frontline workers who had to be there every day to provide all of the necessities that we needed to navigate this pandemic. And yet we still are having conversations about the need for equal pay.
Panelists pointing out that with women, many working mothers, making up most of those 5 million job losses, job-level incentives may not be enough to bring those folks back to work.
Although we will make an economic recovery, now that we're seeing light at the end of the tunnel, it will take a while for women to come back to the levels, both in terms of employment levels as well as pay levels, unless there are strong interventions in public policy.
In fact, Black and Hispanic women were still behind as jobs rebounded last month, even though women overall made greater gains in the job market than men. Added jobs for women over age 20 growing by 381,000. Shirley, Corey?